Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday.
Yep. It's upside down picker.
Hope everybody's doing good today. You doing good, Todd? You get your mother-in-law situated?
Well, Gwen went to go get her,
Mm-hmm.
but they will come home tomorrow.
Oh, good. Hi, Beth and Julie. How you guys this morning?
Beth Julie.
I know I was running a little bit late, and then I'm like, I don't know if I should have one or not now that I'm late. That's a good excuse, right?
Yeah. Sorry I missed yesterday, but
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Gwen got up first thing yesterday morning and said, I don't trust my car. It needs an oil change. Would you take it down and get it changed before I leave? I haven't even had my morning coffee, woman.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, wrecking, frack, snack, cracking, rack. And then out loud I said, yes, dear.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Yep. That's what you gotta say. Hey there, Bum Crack and Hank. How you guys doing this morning?
A bunch of dedicated watchers right over there up in there.
Yeah.
They're willing to listen to me talk, then they're crazier than loons.
Well, I like hearing you talk. I like
that makes one.
I mean, I do. I mean, it's different, it's different than you hear around here, and it's something, it's good.
Well, thanks. But I can play back one of my old videos and put myself to sleep.
You doing okay today, Julie?
I don't know what it is. Back when I was teaching school, I used to be so on the spot, able to carry on a conversation and make sense and just carry my thoughts on and teach the kids,
Yes, Julie, I got your card yesterday. Thank you.
Not anymore. I've slowed down.
Me too. Like I used to be able to carry on. I used to be able to carry on a conversation with myself, pretty much. And it's different now. I just go blank, and it's like, hi, Dottie. Yeah, and I'm sure that I will feel better for doing the show today, because I always feel bad when I don't do it. Not guilty bad, but I don't feel like I've done what I was supposed to do in the morning, because it's almost like a habit. Oh, goodness. That's weird, Hank. That she said both of her dogs keep fighting really bad, and I don't know why. Huh. Dogs are weird. They just have, they're having their own communication, and maybe they just got on each other's nerves or something. I know this morning I didn't go to bed until like 3. Huh. Yeah, I didn't go to bed until, like, 3, and I went into the bedroom, and Brandon was already in bed, and I went to get underneath my blankets, and, um, of course, Toby was under there, and he was under my weighted blanket, which I don't like him underneath my one weighted blanket. I feel like I almost, like, when they're in my blankets and stuff and it gets on my skin, I feel like I'm almost allergic or something, like, irritates me. So, I don't I don't want him underneath my weighted blanket. So I took him out of my blankets and, put him down at the end of the bed, and that's where Fuzzy was at. Well, because I had picked him up, he was growling at me, and, and then he started growling at Fuzzy, and then Fuzzy started crying. And I'm like, "Come on, you guys, stop it." They just it's like, "Why did you put me down here with Fuzzy?" It's like you're trying to figure out what they're saying. Uh, Julie said sales have slowed down quite a bit, so now I can rest before Valentine's Day sales start up. I shipped out 32 orders yesterday, so I am more out. Wow, that's awesome though. I mean, I'm glad that you're still getting the sales. Well, I'm sorry, Hank. Said they hollering and biting like what the hell, and I have to immediately separate before somebody gets hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That is so weird. But they have you know, their own struggles, I'm sure. And like, they talk to each other. I'm sure there's like a dog language. Like, no, that's my mama. Maybe they're fighting over you. You never know. Maybe one got jealous that, you unintentionally gave somebody a little bit more attention than the other, and they got jealous. You have no idea. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, but he was crying after Toby was growling at him. He was like, "Help me, mom, help me." I'm like, "Oh, Fuzzy, just calm down." And all I have to do is, tell him to calm down for a minute. Yeah, doggy drama. Wow. Maybe you need to separate them for a little bit. I know that whenever Fuzzy and it's usually always Fuzzy and Toby. Prancer never gets into the mix. He's just a little bit, too scaredy cat, I think, and he probably always cows down to the other dogs. But usually when Toby and Fuzzy get into their thing, I tell Toby, "Go outside, cool off," and he'll run out there and go pee real quick, and then come back in, and then everything's good again. Julie says I have to do that to Atlas and Emmy, separate them. Emmy doesn't take anyone's crap. She enjoys yelling at people. Yeah, but she's a baby, so she's just always so cute. Don't want any eye injuries. Oh yeah, then got them puppy eyes. Hey there, Liz. How you doing today? I seen your sale on your stickers, your puppy stickers. I used to collect those when I was about 10, 12. I was a Lisa Frank girl, although most of that stuff was way too expensive, for my parents to buy for me. So I traded stickers. And I was always one for scratch and sniff stickers also. So, those are really super cool, and she got a good price for them. I had a really good sell this morning of something that I listed last night. It was these little, it was not this one, but, because I already shipped them out, but, they're little communicators for, Power Rangers, and I sold 2 of them for $50. So,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah, and then, yesterday I sold a Pokemon Gold card for 20 plus shipping. So, I'm doing really good on that stuff because I only paid $50 for it. Hold on. There's Lori. Let me
Good
fix
morning.
that. There we go. Hi, Lori. How are you doing?
Good morning, but better today than I was yesterday.
That's good. You're not gonna throw your computer out the window today?
No, not yet. Too bad the lake wasn't frozen. That laptop would have slid all the way across.
Oh my goodness.
I thought, I'm not even dealing with that today. I'm not even going over there. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
You wrote about 8 paragraphs in the chat about how you couldn't get this to work, and then just little spinny circles and na 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 na.
I was so mad.
I hate that.
I had a heck of a, I had to come over here and print my labels. Nothing wanted to work over there yesterday. And not until about later on last night, I had to ship my grandson's Christmas presents, and I used my other label printer for that. And finally, it decided to come on. I'm like, oh, you're lucky. You're so lucky.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. I have a temper wick about that long, and it don't take much to set it off on days like that.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
sure the
gotten
neighbors.
so used to having fast internet that
Uh-huh.
whenever I have a spinny circle and it's not working, I'm just like, okay, I got to go do something else because if I don't,
Yep.
I'm gonna throw the shit out the
I had
window.
to I had to
I'm not
completely
doing it.
step away for a couple hours. I had to walk away from it, or something was
Yeah.
going to get thrown and
Uh,
probably either or smashed against the wall or stuck in the
mhm.
wall. One of the two. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
And I used to be so patient. I used to be such a patient person, even, with things and with, people, and I'm just not anymore. Like,
I've never been patient.
Yeah.
I've got
I,
that German, Irish, you name it, temper, and
I used to be super patient, and now I just, you, you gotta do what you're gonna do, and then if you're not gonna do that, then I'm gonna walk away from you because
Mhm.
just like people that come to the counter at the store, and then they say, "Oh, okay, I'll be right back," and I'm fine with that, but I'm not gonna sit there and wait for you. I'm gonna go do something
Right.
else, and then and then you're probably gonna have to wait for me for a minute. You know.
Yep. Morning, Hank.
Hi there,
Yeah, well,
caffeinated.
well, today I plan on running my apple mash, so I'm gonna be doing pretty good later on this afternoon. So,
Yeah,
so I'm making
and
red hot apple shine. So should be pretty good with a little. And then I got the dreamsicle. Gonna start that this week sometime.
what are you guys doing
Shiny,
for Christmas?
What's
stupid
that?
Facebook customer.
Huh?
I was just asking what you were doing for Christmas.
What am I doing for Christmas? We're
Yeah.
doing drive by. We're doing drive by gift exchange and probably do Zoom pack or present opening together.
Oh, good.
Saturday we did myself, my soon to be daughter in law, if AJ ever pops a question, but
Yeah.
and my daughter, we did Facebook Messenger video chat and we baked cookies all night. Well, for a few
Oh, that's
hours
awesome.
and drank wine, so it was fun.
Yeah.
Sang Christmas songs, just kind of hanging out that way. So it
Yeah.
was fun. So I had like a bottle and a half of wine, and all my recipes turned out okay, except for one I kind of forgot about. So, they were the pretzels with the Rolos and the pecans on top. Well, it's just they look like turtles now.
Probably still tastes good.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, they were all over the parchment paper. I'm like, it'll come off. So it's more like hard
Somebody
toffee
will
candy now.
Yeah.
So, and I made some of that the saltine cracker, candy cracker, whatever you
Oh
call
yeah.
it. Oh my god, that is so good.
Is
I
it
was
good?
like, been eating the crap out of it.
I
Yeah.
got everything to make it.
Mhm.
But I just
It's
haven't made it
simple.
yet.
Teresa's like, "Are you going to put that in the Christmas tins for anybody?" I was like, "Well, if there's any left, I might." So, but I'm going to make some more. I made some magic bars. Those are one of my favorites. My mom used to
What's
make those.
that?
So it's like layered with graham cracker, crushed graham cracker, sweetened condensed milk, chocolate chips, and coconut and nuts, and then you bake it for like 25 minutes or whatever, and let it cool. And it's like, oh, so good.
Mm.
It's very, very good. I bum crack, but yeah, it's on the Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk can, I think. But my
Uh-huh.
mom used to make them when I was a kid, and they're like one of my favorite Christmas things that
Huh.
she ever made. So I try to make them myself, and I love them. They're so sweet and rich. It's like, oh.
So then once you bake them, then you cut them up or whatever after they
Yeah,
cool.
yep,
Hmm.
yep, they're really good. So I forget what else I made. I made different cookies, and I don't know, but it was fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
Job and his girlfriend are supposed to come up on Friday and stay the night and have dinner.
we're probably gonna do a 4 o'clock virtual toast to my parents because Christmas Eve is their anniversary. So
Mm.
and so at 4, that's when they actually had eloped. They had this big wedding planned. My mom's parents did, and
Mm.
they couldn't wait, so they went off and got married just as
Oh
the bees
wow.
on Christmas Eve.
Huh.
So I always say their story should be a Hallmark Christmas movie, and maybe one day
Yeah.
I'll write a screenplay for it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I jot stuff down, ideas down. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and one of these days I'm gonna put all of it together. So and submit it for a
That
screenplay.
would be cool.
So I mean, it's just one of those things you would Hallmark would turn it into something great because I love
Yeah.
all those Christmas Hallmark movies
Oh, I'm sure they're always looking for
material. Yeah,
new ideas.
yeah.
It seems like how could they make any more movies because they should have ran out of ideas by now with as
Yeah,
many movies as they have.
but they just keep on making them. Sometimes the stories are similar, just different settings and different
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
You know, it's like the one with about the town of Evergreen, where every character has had a movie now, where it's been centered on their experience. And I like that. I
yeah,
like that little series. So,
right.
so anybody thinking of putting their store on vacation for a few days and relax for the
Mm,
holidays?
probably not.
I've thought about it because I have a lot of stuff that I want to get done outside of eBay, and then
Mhm.
we're ramping up. Uh, I have another goal, or I should say, Teresa has presented me with another goal to reach by the end of January. So I want to kind of take some time to what do they call that? Just the word just went. Boop. So if you see it floating around, grab it so I can see it. But I can't think of the word. But anyway, you know what I mean. Like chill out
Yeah,
and relax. What is it? Like get some downtime a
yeah,
little bit. So and just completely step away from eBay related stuff right now, and then get my
right.
everything processes ready. So because I think she's trying to decide if she wants to make this her last year at the nursing home. So
Oh,
we'll see. not this year, but the 2021.
How old is she?
She's 50. She'll be 51, but the company itself, it's not a family owned thing anymore. It's a
Right.
corporation owned building,
Mhm.
and they just don't care. They just
Yeah.
don't care about
Oh,
their
for sure.
employees. They don't care about the people, and they'll take anybody and everybody. Whether in right now they'll take them if they've got COVID. So they just had it out of their building, and now it's back in the building. So
Mm.
it's like and she's super stressed. It's affecting her health. So
Mm.
it's like you have to make a decision
Right.
because none of us want to put you in the ground at any time
Mhm.
soon.
Right.
So I think that's playing in the back of her mind, and I think she keeps pushing these goals on me to see if I can meet this on a consistent basis by myself. Because then she knows that if she comes in on board, we can double that or maybe even triple
Right.
that. So
Yeah.
that's why I want to take some time down because I want to be able to prove that hey, this is a doable thing. This is a business that you can take and mold it the way you want it and make the money you want. But you got to put into
Mhm.
it or get out of what you put into it. So, so I'm going to prove it.
Hi,
So,
Beth and Valerie.
I, oh, so that's my plan
Yeah.
is to get some relaxation in a bit and just kind of hang out around the house and get my thoughts in order. And then I got to get this office in order.
Well,
It
I
looks like
thought about redoing my space. Like taking everything out and putting everything back in.
I got a whole back room I got to do that with. Everything's coming out except for the Halloweens. Everything that's not eBay related um, is coming out and then repositioned and put up new shelves and donated. And then I'm going to have a area in the back for incoming eBay stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
then we have a shelf out in the main part of the building over there for we can bring it out there, fill up X amount of totes, and then work from those totes. So she's trying to help me set up a process so it's
Yeah.
not so overwhelming. And then that way she can learn a little bit too while she's at it. Some of the way I
Well,
do
that would be
things.
good. Yeah, that'd be really good.
She's not sure she wants to work with me. I said, you won't, or work for me. She said, you won't be working for me. You'll be working with me.
Right.
Said,
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
okay.
difference there.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but we
I
did.
am not going to shut my store down. I
I'm
want
not
the
going to shut
money.
it down. I'm just going to put it on vacation mode.
I want the money from Christmas Eve and Christmas
Yeah,
Day sales.
I'm going to still get sales. I'm just not going to worry about having to rush over there and pack them up and get them out right away.
You're just putting your
Hey,
shipping out.
You're putting your handling out?
Yeah, I'm going to put my handling out to about 10 days or whatever. And then put a banner up that lets them know that, hey, I'm going to be this, that little thing they put says seller is away, blah, 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 and have a date that I'll be returning. So, which will be on the 1st.
Yeah.
And then because I don't do anything on New Year's Day anyway, but eat sauerkraut and mashed potatoes and pork. So it's like I might as well work. So
I've never even heard of that.
Really?
Like
Is that
together?
just a German thing or something? It's supposed to bring you good luck if you eat sauerkraut and pork on New Year's Day.
Never heard of
Must
that.
be a German thing. I don't know.
I've always heard, I've always heard sauerkraut and black-eyed peas.
Huh.
Nope.
Because they're
Like
black-eyed peas are
together?
supposed to be good luck. Oh no, I mean maybe on the same plate, but no, not together.
I
Oh,
mean,
good
I love
grief.
sauerkraut, but I'm not a big Black Eyed Peas fan, except for I do like the band, but
Yeah, see, Hank does the black-eyed peas and green snaps. Yeah.
Yeah. These are. It must be different.
food?
Never heard of those. LOL. But yeah, it's a tradition in our family, and
Sauerkraut and pork.
I always thought it was everywhere, all over, but I guess it's not.
Let's
But
look
yeah,
that up.
Sauerkraut and pork. We usually have a little. We either have kielbasa thrown in, pork kielbasa in with the sauerkraut and eat that, or we'll fix a pork loin or something like that. But,
Yeah. I
and
mean,
I
it
don't know
sounds
why
good anyway, but
it is very good.
I didn't know it was a tradition anywhere.
And if you put a little bit of applesauce there with your pork, yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect. Now, I don't
Okay,
know why they would think sauerkraut was good luck because the next day ain't nobody having no good luck.
the first one is black eyed peas and greens,
Uh,
and cornbread, and they're supposed to be eaten together as black eyed peas bring pennies, greens bring dollars, and cornbread brings gold.
well, damn, I'm going to start eating cornbread every damn day.
Yeah.
And then the second one is pork. Pork represents it's supposed to inspire progress throughout the year to come, and it's supposed to something that's tasty has to bring fortune. Um,
Yes,
but
Hank, it's the stinky stuff.
huh?
Hank want to know sauerkraut, is that the stinky stuff? I said, yeah. But you
Yeah,
can fix it to be really good. I mean, some people put brown sugar in it and make it what they call a fancy kraut. And
I've never heard of that
it's
either.
really good. I've had it. It's a lady I used to work with. She was German, and she used to bring it in with hot dogs, little bits of hot dogs in with it, and it had a little bit of brown sugar, so it took that bite out. Because if you've had sauerkraut, it gets you right back here in your glands when you
Yeah.
first bite into
Mhm.
it. But it takes the sting out, and it tastes really good. Because I was a little like, ew, just sugar and sauerkraut. She said, "Don't knock it till you try it." So I did, and I liked it.
So number 3 is grapes. In Spain and Mexico, when the clock strikes midnight, people try to eat 12 grapes as quickly as possible because each grape will bring luck for the 12 months ahead.
I've seen that. I've seen that on Modern Family when they were somewhere and they met Billy D. Williams and
Oh,
what's her name? The wife. I can see her, but I can't think of her name. The Vergara. Her last name's Vergara. Uh,
oh,
it was
Sophia?
part of her culture. The one
Sophia?
that yeah, Sophia Vergara. Yeah, it was part of her culture that they have to eat grapes at midnight. So that's pretty
Oh.
cool.
Number 4 is pomegranate, fertility, life, and abundance. Pomegranate seeds have always been affiliated with fertility. In Greece, the whole fruit is thrown across the floor, releasing a sea of seeds that symbolize fertility, life, and abundance. If you're not up for making quite that big of a mess, you can cut it and get the seeds out that way.
Oh, I
So
love
you're supposed to
pomegranate.
go across the floor, scooping them up like a puppy?
Yeah, you're supposed to like throw them at the floor so they explode and the seeds come out.
Hmm. It don't work that way. They're hard to get out. You could drop that thing from a 10-story building and it'd probably just bounce.
Pretty
Have
hard.
you ever tried to open a pomegranate with your hands?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
used to throw them on the road, and
I
that's how
love
I
pomegranates.
we
What?
um we lived probably about, I would say it was probably like 10 blocks away from, because we were in the country, so it's kind of hard to tell how far away it was, but it was probably about 10 blocks. Um, and
Oh,
I
so you and Valerie, because that's a fertility thing, that's why y'all were so boy crazy. You always had pomegranates?
probably,
I
but
just messing with
yeah, we had palm trees, and then a pomegranate grove right next to it, and on that street, and so we'd always take a pomegranate for the road, you know.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Hank. I didn't like sauerkraut when I was little, but as I got older and just started cramming it into hot dogs and
Oh, I love it on
stuff.
hot dogs.
I
Like
couldn't
a
stand
Chicago dog with, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand the smell. My mom would make it for my dad, and I'd come home and stuff blankets underneath my door so the smell wouldn't get in my room. And then I would open the
It smells
window.
like hot farts.
I didn't like it. I was like,
It
the
stinks to
smell
high
stayed in
heaven, but
my
it's
head.
good. You walk in, it's like, woo!
Yep.
Yeah, it stinks.
What's that little
Dad,
animal?
what you eat?
What's that
He's like,
little?
your mother's cooking sauerkraut.
Yeah, I hate
Little animal on Harry Potter that has a blasty butt. That's kind of what happens after eating a lot of sauerkraut around here.
Hank says, I want to know how many Heimlich maneuvers had to be done because somebody was hella drunk and about choked on a grape.
Yeah, really.
Probably a lot.
Sister?
So, Congress passed a stimulus bill.
Yeah,
I've seen
I
that.
don't know what's in it, but
$600 each.
$600 each. Well,
Yeah.
isn't that special?
And that's it. People get
That's
$600.
it for individuals. I think there's some spread around to different
Yeah.
businesses to help them.
$900 billion, and everybody gets 600.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
there's what?
it kind of
Well,
sucks.
3 million. How many people are in the United States? Is it 3 million?
No, it's more than that.
No, there's 200 and no, there's 300 million or
Yeah.
more.
So if you go, we'll say 350 million. Let's put it at that.
Okay.
Let's see. That's 1,000.
Yeah, dude, put Harry in the putter. Shut up, Val. Texas Val being all mean to me this morning.
Hi, Texas Val.
So that's only 210
Million.
million. So where's the rest of it going?
Well,
It only goes to taxpayers, so children don't get it.
yeah,
So
children do get it.
Oh, who doesn't get it then?
Children get 500 each. And then also helping small businesses and and I think it helps with the food stamp program and stuff like that. And then it also there's also part of it that goes for the vaccine
It's
and
up to me now.
paying for distribution and production of the vaccine.
Post office gets some help.
No, I don't think the post office gets any of that.
They help themselves. They just upped our rates a couple of months ago.
Valerie said something with the military also. I didn't read that. I read a thing on it yesterday and I didn't read that. Oh, and also students. Oh, Liz says the older kids, my daughter is 19, college student, my dependent, but she won't get it. There's something with student, I don't think it's student loans, but like to help students or going towards the schools or education or something. Oh, she didn't get it last year either. Oh,
What if you're not a taxpayer? You don't get it.
no, I think because it's her dependent daughter, but that shouldn't matter. She should have got the last one for sure because I could have sworn that they said that even
Probably came in Liz's check and she just spent it and never told her daughter. Just kidding, Liz. Just kidding.
I guess it's better than
So
not
married
getting
couple will get $1,200.
Texas Val says this morning it was talking about nutrition help, rental help, transportation help. Yes, transportation was one of them, like public transportation.
Yeah.
And a couple other things. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff in there, of course, and it's it's whatever. I'm just glad
to help the post office. Beth was asking about the post office. I do think they're a part of that stimulus goes to help the postal services. I think I read that.
Well, they don't need no help.
I'm still pissed off at the post office.
They don't need monetary. They need physical. They need people to start pulling people. Hey, you sort this bin. You sort
this. They knew this would happen. They knew.
Yesterday, from what Bridget was saying yesterday, they are laying people off because they don't have the funds or whatever. And
post office knew for 8-9 months this was going to happen.
Oh yeah.
And they did nothing to prepare for it except raise rates in September, October, whenever it was.
Right.
How did that help?
What did they think was going to happen? Nobody can go anywhere to do anything, so they're going to start ordering stuff online. Yeah. Back then they were ordering stuff online, so the bottleneck starts there. And as the months progressed, it just kept getting worse and worse. Mm-hmm. And they did nothing about it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not going to work itself out. You're going to have to get some people in there.
All right. Bye, Beth. Have a good day at work.
Couples get $1,200. Well, good for Gwen. She'll get all that.
People should be paying their bills and paying the rent and saving if they can, but that's probably not going to happen. And so we're probably going to get a little stimulus in the sales department too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I die down until mid-year, the way it looks.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, I haven't had any issues yet.
I was saying the other day, and I just got one yesterday.
I get on every day, and I go through my solds to see where they're at, and if they're still sitting stagnant, I'll do that. I'll send it over. I'll copy the tracking number, and I'll go over to the USPS site, put it in there, and then hit the text and email thingy. Like I was doing that, and then it's funny because Maggie had posted a video a couple days after that. Because I didn't even know you could do that. I just happened to be messing with my phone, and it said get text and emails. I thought, I'm going to click on that. And Teresa said, oh, yeah, I've been doing that with Mom's package. I said, well, why didn't you tell me about it? I said, I need to know these things. So then Maggie comes up with that video. I was like, everybody knew but me. Teresa knew. Yeah. I'm the one that ships. But anyway, it seems like as soon as that first alert hits that that I've selected that, but a couple hours later I'll get a movement text saying it's now on to this destination. So, and it's been helping. So if you haven't done it, I would suggest do it every day. So because I take about 5, the oldest ones, and I'll plug all those numbers in and have it sent to my phone, and all day long ding 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 ding. That's all it does is like, this is moving here, this one's being delivered tonight by 9 o'clock, blah blah blah. It's like, it's working. So
how did you deal with that, Hank? She says, I woke up to a I demand a refund case this morning. Yeah. There was somebody that put in a request or whatever where it's at. They said they still want the item. Mm-hmm. And so I went and put the tracking number in, did all that through USPS, and then I came back and I said, it looks like on the eBay tracking, it's saying that it's still in Pontiac, Michigan, but on the USPS tracking, it says that it left Pontiac, Michigan, like 1 day and 9 hours ago. And I said, just try and be patient, and it'll show up. It's only going to Indiana.
Yeah.
It's not that far away, but it's stuck in freaking Pontiac. So stupid, whatever. And so I'm just trying to hold her off a little bit. But she sent a message back saying, "Will I get it before Christmas?" And I said, I have no idea. I hope so.
I can't guarantee that, but
Yeah, I got a buyer that bought a pair of boots yesterday, and he wants me to ship them tomorrow because he wants them quick. And I'm like, well, buddy, let me tell you. So I sent him a message and said, I'll ship them, but like you asked, but the Postal Service at times has been really slow.
Yeah.
And it's so random, the
Yeah, it
packages that I get stalled.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still got a majority even of my packages get there on time or before time. But then I'll have one a week go stall. So, and it's just random what it is. It's a pair of boots, or it's a cooker, or it's a whatever, just totally random.
Yeah. I the one that I was dealing with, that one's stuck in Pontiac, Michigan. There was another one that same day that I shipped out to Texas, and it's already been delivered. Okay, it's just it's really random. And you would think that would have been at the same place that it would have had a stop in Pontiac or whatever.
Yeah. And it's not the at least not here. The local post office is running like a bat out of hell getting this stuff out and doing a great job. All my local people, my delivery person, my counter people, my postmaster, they're all running around like crazy, and they're getting it done on this end.
Yeah.
But those regional hubs are just screwed in the friggin' rear ends.
Liz says Memphis USPS is killing me. They need to put down the brownies and get to work.
Maybe we should start sending packages to Amazon shipment centers from USPS and let them deliver them. Because Amazon's getting it done, FedEx is getting it done, UPS is getting it done.
Yeah,
but why can't the rest of them? It's crazy.
But
and it's not like the post office hadn't been around 200 years and have things friggin' figured out by now when
I know
FedEx has only been around 30 years.
It's pretty bad when the Pony Express got it there faster than our current USPS system does.
Yep.
So Hank says that she messaged back professionally explaining, "I'm sorry their package is being affected by the unprecedented delay USPS is experiencing," and that I put in for updates on the item, etc. She said they seem oblivious to any shipping delays going on across our entire nation. So I kindly tried to educate without being condescending, as they were take the high road. And she says they seem very aware of the previous, if it's been 10 days, eBay says give a refund thing that people were saying, because they said that to me. Yeah.
That's bull. I do not agree with eBay just automatically refunding, because then they get the package, and then they get the item and they get their money back, and it comes out of our pockets.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
If eBay wants to refund them, let eBay refund them out of their pockets and leave us alone, because it's not our fault. That just that's one thing that gets under my skin. It just and not just mine. I've been reading on some of the other where eBay for businesses has made comments about the updates, and people are just blasting them. I mean,
Seems like the customers with lots of feedback are complaining less than the ones who have few feedback.
Right, because they're not familiar with the process. They probably
Right.
don't. Probably this time of year is the only time they actually really order on eBay. That's why they're having such
Right.
low feedback, because they use it as a means to get Christmas items. Because sometimes they're looking for that certain rare thing or whatever. So it's not something they use every day. So they're expecting to get the same quick shipping as they got last year or the year before, because they don't know what's going on. They don't realize that what's happening. So, and eBay needs to put a big red banner at the top of it, the home page, not 4 or 5 pages down.
Yeah.
It needs to be cover the whole top. It says, buyers, please expect long delays in delivery. But they're not doing that. They have this little banner down, like a ticker down at the bottom of I forget how many pages somebody said it was down. And if you're not looking for it, you won't even see it.
Right.
So it's like, what the hell? I mean, even USPS has it at the top of their page.
Well, they don't want to deter any sales. I'm sure.
I'll put it on mine if I have to. I'll put it right. I'll take where it's the description of the store. I'll put it in big red bold letters. Say, please expect long delays.
Yeah.
due to the USP. If eBay can't do it for us, we'll have to do it for ourselves on our store pages.
Yeah.
So that way, when they open our store page, we're going to say, oh, okay, then we know. So, but I think that's probably what's going to end up having to happen if it doesn't, the bottleneck isn't cleared. So,
yeah. Hank says many of them that had that info on their front page or ordering page on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, saw it with my own eyes. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, they're doing it, but they just, maybe eBay doesn't want to cause any sales to go down because of it or whatever. But it doesn't matter if the shipping's all messed up anyways. And that's one when you said, are you going to put your store on vacation? I don't know. But there is a lot of people doing that right now because of the shipping situation and because of the holidays, You just want to get stuff done.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. It's not because of the shipping. It's because I just need to recuperate and you know what I mean? Just kind of step back for a little bit and lay out my plan of attack, because I've got so much I need to do. And it's kind of and I started that. Clearing out those shelves way back when I did that video. It needed done, and all the stuff that wasn't moving, I redonated it basically. So I mean, I've started the process. It's just I haven't finished that process. In order to get to where I want to be by the end of 2021, I need to get that done. So I'm going to take some time and just kind of feng shui my way.
Yeah. So Brandon, I told Brandon, I need you to go to the store for me whenever you get done with work or whatever. And I said, I need coffee creamer, I need toilet bowl cleaner, and a can of paint. And he's like, what?
That's not random at all, is it?
I'm like, I need a can of paint. I want to start touching up some stuff.
So yeah, I got to organize this room. It's starting to become a cluster in here, and it's like everything gets put in here.
Yeah.
Like, and Teresa's excuse is, well, you have a door. I can fix that. I put my door over. We'll take my 2 seconds. Zip, zip, zip. There, I don't have a door. Don't put nothing in here no more.
Oh man.
I was like, how am I supposed to work in this? They're going to have to send in a search party if it keeps up, because it's all going to just go. I said, I don't think that cabinet's going to hold any more stuff you put on it.
Yeah.
Or I'll come in and show have the top of my desk covered. Why? Some of this is yours.
Like this stuff walked in here and put it themselves on my desk.
And don't go here. And I'll take it. I'll put it right on her step because her office has got a few steps down into her room, and I'll put it right there. You don't see that, then you're going to be falling. She always knows I put stuff there. So
yeah, Hank says.
I'm leaving crap around here.
Sorry, what?
I said I'm just the opposite. I'm the one leaving crap all over the place and going. Matt, I don't say anything because if I did, she would go, "What? You're griping about me leaving stuff out? Look at this." Yes.
Yeah, Hank says props to Poshmark again though, because they've been sending emails automatically without me requesting them, saying things like your sale of this item has started moving and tracking again, and your sale is in transit that will be delivered later than expected, and it helps to educate. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I got that yesterday also on one of my items I sent. Probably I actually forgot about it. It was probably about a month ago that I sent it, and it's still not. I think it's going to Texas, and I don't think it's there yet. Yeah, it's just all over.
It has been crazy.
It's widespread and random and all that good stuff.
Something else.
Yeah. Well, we're a little bit late today. I think I'm going to shut it down so I can get some of my stuff done, and I'm sure y'all have stuff you got to get done. So
yeah, I got a few things to pack up for ships tomorrow, and then I gotta run my spirits.
Yeah, we probably won't have a show tomorrow, or probably for the rest of the week. Actually, I know I have to. Unless you guys want to do one, just let me know and I'll come in with you or whatever. But I got to work and stuff, so.
Okay. If I get a wild hair up my butt, I'll do one. I just have to see what.
Okay.
I fly by the seat of my pants on a day-to-day basis, so.
Yeah. So if we have one, we'll let you know in the reseller squad, so you can look for us, or just keep an eye out on YouTube for us. And yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you guys have good holidays with your families and lots of fun and love and food and all that good stuff. And hope you have a good time with your families. So we will see y'all. If you want to post pictures in Reseller Squad of food spreads or any of that, opening videos of opening presents or anything like that, just put it on Reseller Squad, and I'll approve it or whatever. We will see you next week. Otherwise, have a Merry Christmas.